Steven Smith says, love what I'm seeing out of Allen Robinson's buy-in and mindset. It feels like DeAngelo Williams when he came in. Is there a chance he becomes wide receiver 2 before the end of the season?
Salute D-Lo first off, man. You remember DeAngelo, bro. Good dude, man. I like that.
D-Lo bought in. I think he's bought in pretty well.
Yeah, facts. Do I think Allen Robinson will be wide receiver 2 before the end of the season? I'm going to say no. I think he's still going to be productive, but I don't think he's going to pass a Deontay. And if we're thinking that George Pickens is going to do what we're thinking he's going to do, I don't know, man. I don't know, because I think Allen Robinson's still going to be trying to compete with a Calvin Austin to consistently take snaps. I don't see anything happening to Deontay where he's not going to be on that field cooking folks in the one-on-one. In the words of TG, he's going to get all the slants. He's going to get all the drags. He's going to get all the little whip routes, all the little in and outs, all the little leverage beaters. He's going to get all those. But because he's undefeated in that vein, because he's hitting at a high clip, nobody's getting that. That's how I look at it.
Sure.
Allen Robinson is nice. Allen Robinson ain't doing it like DJ right now.
I think Allen Robinson will get Juju plays.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I think he'll get all because I mean it's not like it's not, but it's like it's
rolls.
You.
No,
like
it is. Yeah,
it's rolls. I think he'll get all them Juju like them 3rd and 2s. They'll throw it to him right now. Go grab me that.
Yeah,
he'll get them.
Beat the matchup right here, man. You bigger, you faster than this right here. Just go get that.
Yeah, he'll get that out. He'll get that.
Give me the tough catch.
Yeah, he'll get them tough catches. I think they'll use him like kind of like how they use Juju.
Yeah,
you know. So he'll be a part of the offense for sure, but he'll get like more those type plays. You know, the deep ball is going to 14. Yeah. The slants and the quick game's going.
And when they want to take a shot out of the slot, I feel like that's when Calvin's coming in because of the speed.
I can see that.
That's why I was like, I just don't think Allen's a good player too, but because Calvin has that unique speed, that vertical threat. I feel like when they want to do something out of that, I don't just see why they're gonna keep Allen Robinson out there for that when you like, yo, I got a weapon here potentially, and because Allen is not gonna win like DJ is winning on the regular. I don't know.
I think he'll get a lot of like his value. He's an elite receiver. He's still not elite. Well, he's a really good
player. Yeah,
but I think his value will come in a lot like mentorship. Like keeping it stable, keeping everybody happy. Like, yo, let's keep going.
Yeah, because he was already what Pickens is looking to become.
Yeah,
great energy.
1,400 yards in his second year down in Jacksonville, like Pro Bowler. I don't know if he made an All Pro, but I think he might have led the league in receiving that year.
He led him in receiving that year. I don't know if he made All Pro either because we know wide receiver in the NFL.
And then he did good with the Bears too. And those were all with like
average,
like below average quarterbacks, like below average offenses in terms of like weapons around them.
I mean, he's still a guy.
Multiple times, 1,000 yards.
Still a guy.
Yeah, Rams paid him for a reason.
Yeah, he's still a guy.
And he's done it with
he was hurt last year, and that was with shittier Rams situation than probably anything he had in Chicago and Jacksonville. Like, that was rough.
Multiple quarterbacks as well. Yeah,
that was real rough.
So I think he's one of them players. Like I think the more he eats, if that makes sense, like the more he eats, the more he'll eat. You know, like I think
like if him and Pickett built a connection early, it could get weird in terms of like his production exceeding one or two of those guys.
But that was what they thought was going to happen.
I don't know about impact, but
that's what they thought was going to happen to him in LA. The volume part, they figured, man, Stafford is a volume guy to Cooper Kupp. He's going to be a volume guy to Allen Robinson. Stafford obviously got hurt. The connection never really grew like it was supposed to, but that's definitely his game. Like he's not just throw it to him 2 times that he. Now you got to feed him. Like get him involved. But I just don't know if it's the incentive for that when you got George Pickens.
That's what I'm wondering. I don't think he would overtake Pickens. You know what I mean? I'm thinking Pickens is wide receiver 1. Could you see a path where like Robinson and Pickett get that connection and he eclipses Deontay's production just by a little bit? Like I could see them both getting around like 800-900.
Well, that's
but
cool.
I don't see that.
I don't see it happening.
They're gonna feed 14. Yeah. This is the year 14.
No, but he said wide receiver 2.
No, he's saying number 2 though.
I get that. Yeah. But what I'm saying is,
like what happens between Deontay and Robinson.
I don't think wide receiver 2 is gonna even be out there. I think that's gonna be in that tight end spot. Like I think they're gonna run the ball so much. You get where I'm going with that. Like I think they're gonna run the ball so much. They're gonna hit 14 on their shots. They're gonna get Allen Robinson the ball, but they're gonna hit the quick games over here to Deontay. And it's like I don't.
Because like Robinson's like his skill set.
Could his production be wide receiver 2 on paper, where he has like the second most yards?
I was gonna say no, but this is why though. So the reason I say no is this: when you watch Allen is gonna win, but it's not a ton of separation, right? Yeah. So number one, you got to have the quarterback who's gonna put it out there. Yeah. We just had that conversation last year about Pickens, right? And we was like, yo, Pickens, we throw it to him. Why won't throw it to him more? But we're like, yo, it's 50-50 sometimes. It's not just this crazy separation. We're just saying you got to put it in this vicinity. But if this quarterback isn't confident enough or skilled enough, you stay away from it. With Deontay, his separation is just easy to see. Mm-hmm. And because he's still the only receiver that gets that type of separation, I don't see a scenario where he's not going to be the quarterback-friendly guy that gets, those, like you talk about. The first down, if we throw it on first down, man, we're not taking shots. We're just trying to pick up 5. We're trying to pick up here, get a little bit here. That's the guy because he's going to win right now. And like we joke about being college open, it's like it's separation. Mm-hmm. So it's just an easier thing for him to get, whereas Allen's game, to me, is still more in line with Pickens. Mm-hmm. So if I'm going to be throwing contested passes one way or the other, I'm throwing the 14. Yeah, I don't want to take that chance to Allen Robinson because now, all right, it's 50-50 balls, right? So I throw 10 of them. If I'm throwing 10 to Pickens, I feel like at least 7 of them are caught, right? At least 7. Low-key might be 8. If I'm going to Allen Robinson, I don't know. Maybe 5 of them, right?
Unless he's cooking in the slot, you know what I mean?
But we're saying as the 2, though, we're expecting be on the other side. That's all.
I think if anything ever happens to Kenny, though, you would see his production go up.
Fair,
like, I think if a Mitch comes in there, he'll go over here more a little bit.
They were together in Chicago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I think a Kenny's going to go over there to 14.
Yeah. I like it, though, bro. Mm-hmm. I like it.
It's a good situation, though. He's a good player. He's still in the league. Still rocking. You know what I mean?
I think it was great pickup. Great pickup.
What does that mean for Calvin
We're only paying
Austin,
him like $5 million.
If Allen Robinson does what he brought up, what you think could potentially happen, right? What does that mean for Calvin Austin?
I think he gets on the field
Calvin's
20 to 30% of the time.
So Calvin's going to play.
You're not sitting $18 million on the bench.
Yeah, you're not doing that.
We already said 14 is going to be the guy.
14 is the guy.
Am I missing something here?
Yeah. Are you thinking another midseason?
You see what I'm saying? I'm like, am I missing something here, bro? Like,
is you?
How does this all work? I don't see how that all work. I like the theory of it. I just don't see how.
It's not enough ball for them.
Yeah.
And they're going to hit these tight ends.
Right.
The
I'm
game
like, we
is
got
12
Pat.
personnel.
Yeah. We running the ball in middle of them tight ends.
Najee and Jalen Warren, too.
He's coming. I think
we playing
the person
big
who asked
boy
that,
physical ball, bro.
I think the person said exactly DeAngelo Williams type role. Like, something got to happen, and then it's your time. Be ready when it's your time.
L. Bell went down.
Dang.
That was initially how it sparked.
But, like, the initial first, I think he, like.
So you think he's only getting like 200-300 yards, Robinson?
No, I just think it's a long year. I think a lot of stuff happens throughout the year. Like, it's a long year, you know? I don't think he's in this initial, when you write it down on pen or with pencil, and you're like, these are my guys. Like, I don't think he's in the initial, like, oh, he's going to eat. I don't think he's a fantasy pickup day one. I probably wouldn't do that. But I'm like, I would keep him on the radar. And if anything ever happens to Kenny, I think he starts to eat.
Or if anything happens to George,
he starts to eat. But I think as long as George and Deontay, and then I really believe that slot, that's his slot. Like, they drafted
I feel like,
that. They drafted that. And you got to know how it works. Like, they drafted that. They want to see that work.
They want Calvin to get the opportunities before the vet that we are. Yeah. This is already somebody else's.
We birthed
multiple
this.
over.
That goes back to that.
Chill out. Wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. Wait, just chill.
I'm gonna.
Why you gotta say it like you
said?
We
need to find his over under.
Chill,
Robinson.
That
would be a good one.
That'd be a good one.
Cause I think I'm taking over on like 500 yards.
I just think it depends on what I like him to get over 500.
I don't like the over 500.
Yeah.
Total yards. He'll get
for
over
Allen Robinson, bro. I don't like that. I do not like that. Steven Sims had a way bigger role, bro, last year.
He did.
Look at his numbers. You see what I mean? I'm like 500 yards.
I feel like, I don't know. I just got this weird feeling. I think he's gonna be a safety
valve
for Kenny.
That's a lot.
Like in that slot.
I think he'll.
I just got that weird feeling.